And during the Cold War, this was a espionage ship.
Hello, I came to Vaasa, Finland with 2 lenses in my bag. As you can see, this is not my studio, this is the studio of Andreas from Frames by Andreas. I'm gonna leave a link down below. Thanks Andreas for letting me use your studio. As said, I travel with 2 lenses and this here is the absolute workhorse of mine, the Sony 20-70 f4. It's a modern, sharp, very versatile lens. 20mm is wide enough for vlogging if you use a camera on the other end of the lens. The 70mm is a good reach and it closes very close, so you can use this almost as a macro lens. It has autofocus, you can declick the aperture ring and it's like a solid performer. There is nothing to complain about it. It's, as said, clean, sharp, fast autofocus, all the bells and whistles, does everything you want a modern lens to do. This piece of junk, on the other hand, is a Leica 35mm Summicron R. It is 45 years old lens. It doesn't have any autofocus. The IS doesn't work that well when you are using a manual focus lens like this on a Sony camera. I have the ZV-E1 with me, so it's a little bit shaky compared to the modern Sony lens. When you stop the lens down, the bokeh gets like a stop signs. It has only 8 blades on the iris and it does have really heavy focus breathing compared to the Sony, which doesn't have any breathing at all when you activate the breathing compensation in the menu of the camera. Why would anyone use this kind of, do I have to say, expensive piece of junk if it doesn't offer any of the conveniences and the laboratory performance of the modern Sony lens? I went with Andreas yesterday to a little bit special place and I shot some B-roll for Andreas with this one. Let me show you why this is the thing.
Hello! Welcome to MS Suukko 2. This is original Russian trawler from 1968. And during the Cold War, this was a espionage ship. Nowadays, we have a theater under the deck. This is also our home.
Actually, I quite liked using the Leica. It has almost 300 degrees focus draw and I didn't find the manual focusing troublesome at all. Actually, I prefer using manual focus on video to have a little bit more control. Although the autofocus system of Sony is good, it isn't perfect and it doesn't always do what I want it to do, so pulling your focus yourself isn't a skill you should overlook. I kind of liked the Leica lens so much that it didn't leave my camera body unless I switched it to the still camera to shoot still photos with the lens. As you can see, I returned back to Germany and I got a flu underway somewhere. I'm a little bit cold and that's why my voice is even worse than it usually is. But let's not get bogged down by that. I want to say thank you to Andreas, Timo and the crews of MS Suukko 2 and MS Orbit that we were allowed to shoot on your boats. We got really nice footage. We had fun. We had great chat with you guys. That was awesome. Do you like using a vintage lens on your video projects? If so, maybe you could leave a comment down below. What's your favorite? Or are you team autofocus, team modern lenses? Does this even matter? I would say no, it doesn't that much. I mean, you should focus more on the set design and the story you want to tell than your gear. But that being said, I really like using this old mold. It's so smooth to focus and I mean, look at the image. It's nice. It's really nice.
thank you so much for watching. We see next time whenever I feel like posting a video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and goodbye.